There are a number of things that we really need to look at when we trying to understand to solve our global health problems. Three things that I think we need to really focus on is innovations, partnership coordination, and accountability. One of the most important things that we have in global health is our ability to be very innovative about the challenges that we face. And innovation really is using new solutions to old problems, or old solutions to new problems. It's being creative at solving a goal. But first you need the goal, and then you need to figure out how to do it. That's innovation. There's a number of different ways that we can sort of look at innovation. So for example, in cervical cancer, many of the ways that we had looked at these things were originally we're doing pap smears in laboratories. And then people realized that if you poured vinegar on a cervix, just household vinegar that you actually have, it would turn white, and that would actually be something quite innovative, and you can diagnose it for cervical cancer. Now what people are doing are using smartphones and actually taking a picture of the lesion so they can then use the smartphone to determine whether the person may have cancer or not. These are all different innovative ways that we're looking at saving lives. Is one of the most ways that we've been successful in global health is having clear goals, understanding where we need to get to. And then once we have the goals, it's really bringing partners together who all may operate in a different way, but they're all driving together toward that same goal. We need to coordinate our partners to make sure that we are being effective at meeting our goals. And Pink Ribbon, Red Ribbon, which is an initiative that was started here at the Bush Institute, we worked with many different partners, each of which brought a different skill, a different ability. The Bush Institute was quite successful at bringing leaders together and calling attention. Others, such as the PEPFAR, had resources, had people all over the world, and had the U.S. government behind them. But then we had other places like the pharmaceutical firms and the drug and the manufacturers of different equipment would all come together and each contribute to the overall objective of reaching the goals. So accountability is absolutely critical in helping countries and helping communities reach their goals. Accountability means is something measurable. How do we measure it? How do we know if we've achieved it? And then you march your ability, this is our gold standard, this is where we need to go. Are we reaching it? If we're not reaching it, then perhaps we're doing something not right. Then we need to change what we're doing. Having accountability is often something that organizations or even governments can forget about. And having these clear indicators makes all partners, the public, the private, the community know if they are actually making good on their ability to reach the goals and targets. The major challenge that we have now in global health is getting the right solutions to the right people in a way that they will use them and at a price they can afford. This is not a medical challenge because we have the solutions to many of our medical challenges now. What we need are new business solutions. This is both in the way our systems are structured, but also the way we use technology, using business to solve health problems. One of the real advances that we've really had over the past 10, 20 years is using technology in new and innovative ways. So for example, we used to use a phone to call up a neighbor or call a doctor, but now we're able to use mobile phones in order to remind patients about their appointments, remind them about their medications, and have them find out health information. The exciting thing about mobile technology is that there's more mobile phones in the world than there actually are people. And many parts of the world, particularly developing countries, actually have, are really a growing segment, our largest growing segment for mobile phones.